All hail the Clicks crew! Alright guys, today we are taking a look at the 10 best modern age common Heroclix figures. These are some great ones here. They're good for Pauper, they're going to be good for just regular 300 modern. But before we get into this list, I want to take the time to let you know that Mr. Clicks Flicks is sponsored by Lucky Dice Cafe out of Huntsville, Alabama, home of the ROC. No matter if you're in the United States or around the world, Lucky Dice Cafe has the winning role for our gaming needs. You can visit them at luckydicecafe.com or on their Facebook page using the link found in the description of this video. Mr. Clicks Flicks is also sponsored by trollandtoad.com, one of the largest online gaming retailers. Visit trollandtoad.com and use the promo code Mr. Clicks Flicks for 5% off your Heroclix order today. Friends of Humanity's number 006 from the X-Men the Animated Series, the Dark Phoenix Saga Heroclix set. He has the Sentinel and Brute keywords. He has one trait, and that's all that he has going on for him. His trait is Stinkin' Muty. If you paid 10 points for Friends of Humanity when you start the game, choose a starting click. If you paid 5 points for Friends of Humanity, or they were brought into the game by another effect instead, roll a d6 to determine his starting click. And then it tells you how to do that. If brought into the game by another effect, their point value is 5. So that's really cool there. You take a look at them. They do all kinds of different things. You've got a sidestep running shotter. You've got a blades, claws, fangers, a plasticity poison, close combat expert guy, an enhancement guy. So a lot of this is really good. And they also have the underworld team ability, so they're able to carry, which is really good. But these guys are on here mainly because they're excellent filler for Sentinel and Brute keywords. A 5-point named keyword. I'm not sure. I don't believe there's a cheaper named keyworded figure out there for Heroclix. So that is why this guy had to be on the list. No doubt about it. And they're great filler if you need them for a theme team. Crystal is number 012 from the Black Panther and the Illuminati Heroclix set. She has the Avengers and Inhumans keywords. She has a trait and a special on her attack. Her trait is Geokinesis, Quake as free. Her special on her attack is Pull the moisture right out of the air. Smoke cloud, but may generate only water terrain markers instead of hindering terrain markers. -1 to attack still applies. So she's only 50 points, has a 4 range, single target, 9 movement with sidestep and the flight ability, 10 attack with that special, 17 defense with energy shield deflection, and 3 damage. The reason that she's on here is because she gets that free Quake. She's so good. Avengers is a fantastic keyword to have right now, and she has it. And the fact that she's able to move her full movement of 9, sidestep still for another 2 to get her up to 11, and then Quake for free is just phenomenal. There's not a lot of characters that can move their full movement and then get a free attack off, and she's one of them. She definitely had to be on this list for as good as she is for a common Heroclix figure. Shield Diplomat is number 010 from the Avengers, Black Panther, and the Illuminati Heroclix set. He has the Shield and Politician keywords. He has one special on his damage, which is See, we can all benefit here. Perplex, but only to target friendly characters. When Shield Diplomat uses it, you must also choose an opposing character and modify the same combat value +1 until your next turn. So he has a Perplex, which is phenomenal. You do have the disadvantage of having to give it to an opposing figure, but that's normally not a problem if you do it right. He's only 20 points, has the Shield team ability, and to start off the game, he has a 0 range, 6 movement, 0 attack, 18 defense with defend, and 0 damage with that Perplex special. So this guy's on here. He's really good. If you play Shield at all, he's almost a must-play. Politician, he could be very strong for. He gives you that +1 Perplex, and then don't underestimate the Shield team ability, +1 to range, and possibly +1 to damage if you take that power action. And then on top of that, he's giving adjacent friendly characters an 18 defense. So this guy, in my opinion, is for sure one of the best common figures in modern age Heroclix. Quake is number 010 from the Captain America and the Avengers Heroclix set. She has the Avengers, Inhuman Shield, Secret Warriors, and Spy keywords. She has 2 traits and a special on her attack. Her first trait is Avengers Assembled. Once per turn when Quake hits, after resolutions, you may roll a d6, 5 through 6. If your force has 3+ friendly characters with the Avengers keyword, remove an action token from Quake, or Give an action token to a hit target. If your force has 6+, do both. So that's just great there. You're very likely to be on a +6 Avengers or Shield team right this second, so pretty likely to use that. Her other trait is Espionage, Stealth, Improved Movement ignores hindering, Improved Targeting ignores hindering, which is also good. Special on her attack is called Pinpoint Earthquakes or just Earthquakes. Quake. When Quake uses it, you may choose one. Choose an unoccupied square within range, and she may use Quake as if she occupied that square, or Quake can use Giant Reach X, where X is her click number. So, we take a look at her dial. She's 65 points, has the Avengers and Avengers and Shield team abilities. She has a 5 range single target, 9 movement with charge, 11 attack with that special, 17 defense, combat reflexes, 3 damage with empower. So really what the showstopper is for her is using that pinpoint earthquakes, where she's able to use Quake within range. And a popular thing to do is just team her up with a bunch of shield characters so that she gets up to an 8 range and she can Quake through walls and all kinds of stuff, which is really what you want to do with her. And it's just a phenomenal figure. She's devastating in Sealed. She's going to be devastating in Pauper. She has Avengers and Shield, which are two of the strongest keywords right now in modern age. She definitely had to be on this list with how dominant she is right now. Cadmus Lab Scientist is number 006 from the DC Heroclix Justice League Unlimited set. He has the Project Cadmus and Scientist keywords. He has one special on his damage, which is the Doomsday Sanction. Empower. Power, choose an adjacent friendly character. That character can use Battle Fury until your next turn. He is 15 points. Starts off with a 0 range, 5 movement with sidestep, 8 attack with poison, 17 defense, willpower, 1 damage with that special. So he's able to give you a +1 damage for close attacks, which is really good. And then he's also able to give you Battle Fury, and with the current ability of a lot of figures to have shape change or be given shape change via various other means, this is a really important one here. Scientist is a deceptively strong keyword, and as soon as I saw this guy, I was like, yeah, he's definitely one of the best figures in modern age commons right this second. Voyager is number 017 from the Black Panther and the Illuminati Heroclix set. She has the Avengers, Elders of the Universe, and Cosmic keywords. She has 2 traits and special on her attack. Her first trait is I sense a greater challenge at the beginning of the game. If an opponent's force includes an additional game element, heal Voyager 1 click past her starting line to click 0. Current additional game elements are ID cards, equipment, special terrain, and locations. Avengers Assemble is her other trait. Passenger 1, Passenger 3, but only to carry characters that share a keyword with her, and she may carry characters with the Flight or Giant symbol, so that's really good there. That kind of breaks a core mechanic, and she has Cosmic and Avengers, so she's pretty likely to be on a good theme team. And then the other special on her attack is Straining My Powers of Teleportation, Telekinesis, but only to place characters. When Voyager uses it, neither she nor the target character's square need lines of fire to the destination square. So she can basically TK characters through barrier. She can TK them through walls, through elevated terrain, just all kinds of crazy stuff there. And she has if she's 50 points, has the Power Cosmic team ability, Avengers team ability. On click number 1, she starts with a 14 movement with phasing teleport, 9 attack with that special, 17 defense, energy shield deflection, 1 damage with perplex. She's just a great support taxi character for Avengers and Cosmic, which are 2 of the strongest keywords right now. You see her show up on all kinds of teams, especially Pauper. But even in just regular modern age Heroclix, she shows up a lot. Definitely couldn't do a top 10 commons list without her. Dr. Fate is number 004 from the DC Heroclix Justice League Unlimited Heroclix set. He has the Justice League, Justice Society, Future Mystical, and Past keywords. He has 2 traits. The first one is called Duplicates of Myself. From throughout time and space, during force construction, you may only add Dr. Fate for 10 points if you also have a Dr. Fate starting at 65 points on your starting force. For all characters with this trait, if you have 2 through 4 characters named Dr. Fate on your force, action total +1. If you have 5+ such characters, action total +2. So as we can see, this is a character where you're rewarded for playing more than one, and you're getting that via the action total, so that it doesn't really hurt you. And then his other trait is Justice League Unlimited. At the beginning of your turn, roll a d6, remove an action token from a friendly character with the Justice League keyword that's 100 points or less. At 65 points, he has the JLA and Mystics team ability, has a 6 range single target, 8 movement with phasing teleport and the flight ability, 10 attack with telekinesis, 17 defense, energy shield deflection, 3 damage with enhancement, and click number 1, the only click at 10 points, is the same as the starting line. So this guy's really good. He lends a cheap character for Justice League, Future, Mystical, and Past. Also Justice Society, although that's typically a cheaper keyword, and it's just a really cool mechanic. It gives you basically, if you're using them right, you're getting +2 actions to your total. You're getting 3 to 6 enhancements, so that you're able to get up to a +3 damage. You get multiple TKs. You get multiple chances of that Justice League Unlimited trait. It's just a phenomenal figure to use. I've used him in a couple games already, and once I used him after the first game, I was like, he definitely has to go on this list. Every time your opponent KOs one of the 10-point versions, they're taking a click of Mystics damage. This guy he's win the whole way around. Definitely felt he needed to be on this list. Maria Hill is number 008 from the Captain America and the Avengers Heroclix set. She has the Shield, Politician, Soldier, and Spy keywords. She has 1 trait, a special on her movement, and a special on her damage. Her trait is Espionage, Stealth, Improved Movement, Ignores Hindering, Improved Targeting, Ignores Hindering. Her special on her movement is Welcome to Pleasant Hill, Mind Control. Once per turn, when a friendly character uses Mind Control to target a character that hasn't been damaged this turn, after resolutions, that target character can't make attacks or can't be attacked until your next turn, unless it's the only character on this force. And that is just a phenomenal power. She has Mind Control. If she simply targets a character with Mind Control, or a friendly character does, if it's the first one and it didn't take damage, she's able to make it so that they can't attack next turn. That, for tentpole teams, is devastating, that she doesn't even have to hit, or your friendly character doesn't have to hit. It's just target, which is phenomenal. And then the special on her damage is I'm Mary Hill, Leadership, Shape Change. She's 45 points, starts off with a 5 range single target, 7 movement with that special, 10 attack, 17 defense with barrier, 2 damage with a special, and the shield team ability. So she's able to grant you a leadership, so you're at +1 action. Then she gives you the shield team ability for +1 range and +1 damage if you want to do the power action for the shield team ability. And then on top of that, she's shutting down at least 1 character on your opponent's force just by targeting them with Mind Control. That doesn't even include if she's able to Mind Control them and do things like that. So she, in my opinion, is one of the best figures in Modern Age at the common right now. AIM Red Squad is number 005 from the Black Panther and the Illuminati Heroclix set. He has the AIM, Avengers, Hydra, and Soldier keywords. He has 1 trait, which is Security and Tactics Division. At the beginning of the game, for all characters with this trait, choose Empower or Enhancement, and they can use the chosen power for this game. If they are a part of a named theme team, you can choose both. So these guys are great for AIM, Avenger, and Hydra teams. They're only 20 points, have a 4 range single target, 6 movement with sidestep, 10 attack, 16 defense with toughness, and 2 damage. So it's really easy to get 3 of them on your team, get +3 damage for either your range or your close attacks, or if it's a name theme team, for both. And then they also work great for absorbing those theme prob tokens. So these guys, they've been in Pauper for a while. They've been extremely popular, and there's a reason for it. So yeah, definitely couldn't do a top 10 commons list without this guy on here. Boulevard Trask is number 007 from the X-Men the Animated Series, the Dark Phoenix Saga Heroclix set. He has the Sentinel and Scientist keywords. He has 1 trait and a special on his damage. His trait is Stoking Mutant Hysteria, Fear-mongering. Leadership. When Boulevard Trask uses it and succeeds, instead of your normal effect, you may generate a Friends of Humanity character. If he is adjacent to 3 or more Friends of Humanity, he may generate a Sentinel instead. When generating either, roll for their trait to determine starting click. So this is a spawner figure, and he is phenomenal at it. Then the special on his damage is Creator of the Sentinel Initiative, support as free, but only to target characters with either the Sentinel or Robot keywords. He's 35 points, has a 4 range single target, 8 movement with sidestep, 9 attack, 17 defense with willpower, and 2 damage. If you're running Sentinels or Scientists, this is a great guy to use because he brings in characters from outside the game, and then he's able to heal them also. So definitely a phenomenal figure for Modern Age. He showed up in a lot in Pauper because the Sentinel keyword was really popular, and is definitely a devastating common figure. Alright guys, those are the 10 best Modern Age Heroclix for the common rarity slot. Let me know your favorite common figures in the comments below. I always enjoy reading that stuff. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, give it a share. It really helps keep me motivated to make these videos. That's all I have for you today. As always, please remember this uncritical miss if you don't have probability control.